Okay, sound speeding, mic speeding. We are recording. 3,
Action.
2, 1, action. Well, now I gotta wait. Now I gotta wait because I'm about to laugh. Now I gotta wait because I'm about to laugh. Okay. Welcome, golfers and gamers, into the podcast. We are the Lazy Links Golf Club. I am Sam Jagoda. I'm joined with my co-hosts. On the end of the table there is Nick Delfico. It's a couch, not a table, by the way.
At the end of the couch, we have Nick Delfico.
Nick Delfico, and in the middle here we've got Isabel Prado. I fluctuate between what her name is, but it's one of those. How y'all doing?
We're doing great.
We're doing
You say
fantastic.
Izzy?
People call me Izzy, yeah.
Okay, I've never called you Izzy.
I've actually never thought to call you Izzy, ever.
Well, you know,
Who calls you? Who's the main culprit?
Barkley.
Charles Barkley. What a
person.
What a name drop.
Oh yeah,
God.
he actually does. I've had other people call me Izzy though.
Okay.
Randoms.
I believe you.
They think
Well,
it's cool.
Maybe.
Welcome into our podcast. We're just a group of golfing friends. All three of us make golf content. Some of us are better at the actual sport, but we connected through our content. And we all play Fortnite together every night. It's a whole lot of fun. So we just, hey, those are our favorite things, Fortnite and golf. We just wanted to talk about it. But this is our first podcast. So if I mess up my words, hopefully you guys will be nicer than these motherfuckers over here.
Dude, that was so good. We just looked at it, you kind of messed up, but didn't correct it and kept going. And we were just looking at each other what is just wrong with it?
I'm already crying.
Oh my god. All right.
Okay.
Well, before we get into kind of the points we have, I guess we'll figure out the title of this episode as the episode goes on. But
Exactly.
I just want to.
You're the editor, so you got to figure out the title.
I'll figure out a catchy title, but I want to talk about the process of setting this shit up. So we
had help at least. We had help.
Thank God we had help, because we are actually here at Dobson Ranch. They have a studio in the back. So thank you guys for letting us use your studio. This is awesome. We're on a nice couch, saying things to the table. We'll figure that out later. But the process of setting this up, me and Isabel got here early and tried to figure out exactly how we were going to do it. We ended up not setting up this awesome mic setup, which I'm glad we decided to do that. But oh my God, we couldn't find the cords. We called up Devin, who's in charge of a lot of the electronic stuff, and we had the channel in the wrong one. I tried to get another mic up there, and I was not tall enough to quite get it. And I was trying to get it fast enough so nobody could see, but I was there for at least 30 seconds.
I noticed.
Back there, and she's calling me out. I'm like, God
I
damn
said,
it.
somebody get Nick a ladder, please.
You ever seen, when you have food up on a high counter and the dog comes in and tries to jump up?
Exactly what it was.
That was the energy Nick was.
Literally Nick.
Oh my God! I literally tried to jump and grab it, but then I'm honest. I'm hanging on one of there's a little wooden. There's a little wooden barrier on each shelf that would have broken off if I put too much weight on it. So I'm trying not to put too much weight on that little wooden bar on each shelf, because it was starting to turn a little bit.
Oh my God! If you
Imagine if I
broken
fell.
the shelf and fallen.
We would never be allowed back.
It would have been in front of Devin too. Devin was here helping us set up at that moment. It would have been so bad. I could have fallen on a camera back there. Oh my God.
Wait, pause, y'all. Do we want to turn that on?
I was literally about to say, we don't have that light on.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna keep it rolling. Well, I'm gonna see if I can turn the light on mid podcast. You guys can keep talking.
Okay.
But here's the one thing that I wanted to say is that it is 6:05 right now, and we tried to start recording at probably 5:30.
Yeah, 5 something.
And so it's been well over 30 minutes. We never would have got here without Devin's help. Thank you, Devin. No one make fun of my voice cracks. On God.
No, I wasn't going to. Not that one.
You turned to me as soon as I was gonna make fun of you. So good on you for doing that.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but.
Oh, I was gonna say something. I was like, "Yep," and the voice crack. Here we go. And the light comes. Oh, that's
See,
gotta
I think
look
we
great.
should restart and with that.
No way. No. It's got to be a part of the process.
Okay.
We're gonna enjoy watching this back later. And
Okay,
being
all right.
seeing all of our mistakes.
Okay, whatever
is
y'all
so
want.
good.
Is that good or too
Oh
bright?
no.
No,
is
this
fine.
feels great.
Yeah, I actually like this better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened, and then today actually I wanted to mention so we did a video
Say
just
it,
now.
bro.
We did a video just now, or a bunch of videos actually. We did a King of the Hill thing.
Yeah.
And so after the first video we did, on the second hole, Isabel you hit a couple shots as just to practice, and you hit one short, and then the next one long, I'm like, oh, she's chalked, dude. and Sam was just like,
I was like, dude, I better win this one
He's like-
because he's just not getting it done.
he's not gonna
She's
get
hitting
it.
practice
Dude,
shots.
you're not
tell you about
wrong.
that.
I was struggling today out there. Those 3 holes killed my ego. God.
Well, and
Yeah.
then we did the I don't know when this podcast release is relative to the rest of our videos, so I won't give away like results. But we did a video then after that was a random club on a par
yeah.
3, and her tee shot was awesome. And then hit a wedge just like way on top, and I could feel it. Like I almost didn't want to like make fun of you for the shot because I was like, she's so like
I
she's
was
just
heated.
deflated. You're like, oh my god.
No, it was the putt that didn't go in at the end.
Yeah,
Oh,
that,
yeah?
To kill the whole thing.
that did. That was I was
It
feeling
killed
it.
the
Like
whole vibe.
I didn't want to like poke the bear in that instance
Thank
for sure.
God.
I think it started on the second hole for her, and then
No, it started on the tee off.
tee shot.
First hole.
Her
went
started on her
dead
first
right.
shot. Never mind.
Went dead right.
Still hit the
Not my
fairway.
usual.
Hit the fairway with a freaking 160 shot in, and it wasn't hit how you wanted it to be,
Yeah,
but it ended
no.
up being pretty good.
Nah, I know myself. I know my swing when it's off.
Yeah.
I felt it immediately.
Well, so if you guys, there's a lot of people that know us personally, and a lot of you guys, hopefully, that are new to us, have watched some of our short videos and are checking out the podcast. So thank you if that's you. But I wanted to just mention that in addition to this beautiful podcast studio, there is a golf course outside called Dobson Ranch. That's where we film almost all of our videos. And it's a fun golf course. I love filming videos out here because it's pretty open, and I spray my driver like no other, left, right. You don't know where that thing's going, but out here at Dobson, you can pretty much just slap away. The thing that makes it tough, and they do a waste management qualifier here, and sometimes their scores are really low, and sometimes their scores are not low, and it all depends on the pin position because
Yeah.
the greens here are crazy.
They can be crazy.
Yeah, they can. The slopes on the pin placements can be a problem for some people. That's for sure.
So I wanted to ask you guys a question here. We're in the midst of Nelly Korda as well, but I wrote down Scotty, so we'll just stick with that. Scotty Scheffler dominance era.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can
Well,
answer.
I mean, come on.
You can answer
How
for
do you
Nelly.
leave out Nelly?
Fine.
When she's got
Okay.
5 wins in a row and Scotty only has 4.
let
right
me
now.
let me
It's
do
not
this.
4 in a row.
Let me own up to
Four
that
in a row?
He didn't
mistake.
get 4 in a row. There was a second place in between.
Oh, see? Would you look at that? See?
Let me
be honest here.
let me own up to that mistake, and we'll take Scotty out of the question. We're gonna make it Nelly.
Yeah,
instead.
make it Nelly.
Okay.
I wanted to ask, in the midst of the Nelly Korda 5 in a row hype, if we had a day where there were reasonable pin positions, how many shots would you need to beat Nelly Korda at Dobson Ranch Golf Course, playing the same tees? we'll
None.
say?
Why did both of you look at me like that?
Because you are
best-
tripping.
Hey,
We're calling her
she-
trash.
Wait a second.
She's
Nelly
trash.
Nelly shoots about, let's say, 68.
Get the fuck
She's
out
shooting.
of here.
She's shooting better
None?
than that here.
Okay.
Here? She's shooting like 68 on tournament
She's
PGA
shooting-
Tour.
Okay, let's
68
say
LPGA.
she,
US
let's say
Open.
64.
I think for me to beat her, even from the same tee, I think I need at least 4 shots, 5 shots.
What's your best
Well-
score ever here?
67 maybe.
Okay, so
66?
you'd need like
I mean, it's a par 71, right?
2.
72.
72. I think I've been 5 under, but I've also been 5 under on 9 holes. So
Yeah, it meets. Yeah.
know what I
Here?
mean?
Yeah.
yeah, well, we played it. We played one time, and we were just lights out, like putting,
Yeah.
making everything, and
Yeah.
then it was dark, so we quit after 9.
Yeah, I
So
was
we don't
4
really
under and he
know.
was 3 under that time.
There was one time I was 4 under through 4 here, and I didn't finish the round. So you don't really know. So let's just say my best round could be 6 under. That's pretty fair to guess.
Yeah, so that's a 66.
Yeah,
And I think Nelly's probably shooting 65 or lower.
I think I would.
So
I
in
say
your very
64.
very best ever round, you need 3 shots to beat her.
Yeah, if we're playing from the same tee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
maybe
what
if
about
she's
an
playing
average round? What do you think you shoot here on average?
On average, probably around even.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
I make a good amount of mistakes.
I know we took Scotty out of the question, but today, as we were, the day of this filming, there was an interview with Tony Romo. Did you hear that?
No.
He said he's played a ton of rounds now with Scotty Scheffler, and never once has he seen him shoot like a 70 or worse. Every single round he's ever played with Scotty, he's shot in the 60s.
Well,
And so I was like, dude,
I believe that.
I could believe that.
Yeah.
so taking him out to Dobson Ranch,
I think he's
They're
gonna
tearing that
shoot.
shit up.
I think he's gonna shoot near 59.
But they're used
Really?
to pure greens, not little.
Yeah,
True.
but think about
That's
how.
another thing.
Yeah, but
We have course knowledge. I've been everywhere on this dang course.
Dude, yeah, but think about it this way. Think about it this way, right? He comes out here on a firm day, or let's say the greens are firm too, right? But he's still gonna drive at 350 plus on every single tee shot. They're gonna run out. He's gonna have chip wedges in, and he's gonna make putts even though they are grainy.
That's true. They're gonna figure it out.
They're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Unless the pin spots are impossible, but you said they were in reasonable spots.
Yeah, and if they're
Yeah.
impossible, they're impossible for everyone. Like, it
100%.
doesn't matter how good of a putter you are. If they give you horrible pin positions, it's going to be hard for everybody.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
So my best score ever at Dobson is probably like a 78.
Okay.
So
What's
I
your
think
best score ever?
my best score ever is 75 on a par 71, so 4 over par.
So you've never beaten that at Dobson?
No, well, I have shot.
I feel like you'd never.
No
play a full
joke.
round
I've
here.
shot like 3 under through 9, but I've never played like I don't ever play 18 holes. Because here's the thing:
See, that's the
Yeah.
thing.
when I
yeah.
come out to Dobson Ranch, it is to film like TikTok videos and whatnot. So we've struck up a bit of a deal here where I can come out after the tee times are clear. Yeah, we let all the golfers go play as many holes as they can, and then I go out after to shoot my videos. So I never get more than probably 6 or 7 holes in. I've played the same 6 7 holes for my videos like every day for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I love it. But I really like the amount of times I've played 18 holes at Dobson Ranch is probably under 20 rounds
Wow.
in like 3 years.
What the
Wow,
heck?
yeah.
That's crazy.
But I think my best score is, I think what I said, 77 or probably about that. I think I was probably like 5 shots over. And I've had crazy low like stretches within the 9 holes or the 6 or 7 that I play at night. But my problem, for sure, maybe one of many problems, is consistency. I'll have great stretches of golf. And probably a lot of you guys resonate with that as like amateur golfers of going like, yeah, I can play great golf, but I can't play great golf for 18 holes. There's going to be a stretch where I'll
You get
I'll
tired?
rip off a couple of double bogeys. I'll get hungry. I'll get tired.
Yeah, you'll get hungry, dude.
Sometimes when I get hungry, like I'm not a angry golfer. I've gotten to
Is he
kind of a
angry
point where I
person?
don't care about like my score a ton. When I hit a bad shot, I'm like, oh, whatever. The next one will be. But like when I get hungry,
You saw Sam hangry or what?
I'll get
gotta-
angry.
can I-
What was that at
Can I
Longbow?
talk about this?
Yeah.
So he first he first got hungry when so my best round ever. I shot a 64 at Dino. This is pretty recent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so,
Dino.
so we were on the back 9. I think it was hole 11 or 12, and he just drives, start going left. Everything's just going left. Like, it's just not working. He's like, he just gotta get silent. Like, he's not having it. And he's like, "Oh, I'm just getting hungry, man. I need something to eat. I made the mistake of not getting a bar at the turn. It was so funny.
It was not my fault. So we're playing Dinosaur Mountain in Gold Canyon, Arizona, and they have this awesome shack, bomb food at you cross it when you're going past like 9, and then when you're going past 11. So you hit it twice.
Oh, it's I think 6 and 11 or 7.
It's 6 and 11. Okay, so we go past on the front 9. The lady, hey, you boys want anything? And I was like, no, I'm gonna get it on the back. So then we do our thing. We get to 10, and the beverage cart rolls up.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, do you guys want anything? This is my last call." And I was like,
Also,
"Oh,
you didn't mention it was closed when we rolled up to 11.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was
so
it closed?
So it was closed. when we
motherfucker,
rolled
that
up-
was where I was going to. I said I was hole
I was-
10.
I was-
Oh, Nick.
No. The bev card
Oh,
came after we passed.
No.
The
The
bev card
bet.
came after we passed. The thing is, it was closed. Remember? The thing
I
was
think the
closed,
bev
and then
cart-
we went to the tee, and then the bev cart was up on the next tee box.
Well, why wouldn't I have gotten food from her then? That's what I think is.
No,
I think
you
the story
didn't.
was different.
No.
I think I saw her.
So can I tell you exactly what happened?
Yes.
Like, especially with
Apparently, my
Caden
memory is horrible.
So Caden and Blake, remember they were taking forever to get to the tee box.
Yes.
So they saw the lady at the cart or the snack bar
Shack.
leaving. She was walking off.
Yeah.
And they took so long because they bought a drink from her. She went back inside, opened the thing up, and then they got a drink. Because
Yeah.
we saw that it was closed, so I just went right to the next tee. And then the bev cart lady was up there, and she's like, last call, but they had just got me a drink. And we were both like, now we're good. And you were just like, you just didn't waver down. You just didn't care at that moment. Because that's why they took forever. They came back
He
right
wasn't
before
that hangry yet.
Yeah,
Till
but
5
so
minutes
the way the way I remember it was that we were gonna pass by that shack again. So I was like, oh, I'll wait for food when we get to the shack. And then when we went and saw it, she was gone. Either way,
Yeah,
the
I didn't know
point
you
being,
wanted food. You did not mention food to me
Yeah.
before the 11th hole came around,
Okay.
where we could have gotten food, but it was the whole screen was shut, so I just assumed it was
The
closed and she was
lesson
gone.
here is that Sam needs to speak up on his feelings.
yes. Well, the point being here is that like I knew I needed food. I had ample opportunities for it, and I kept waiting for the next opportunity until they ran out.
then
And that's a lesson
it was
that you
too
guys,
late.
when opportunities arise, jump on them. Don't wait for a better one.
Boom.
Always settle.
Do it.
Yep.
Just do it.
Always
Okay,
settle.
Just do it.
You guys agreed with that last
I
one.
said always settle.
I said just do it.
Hold on,
but
don't
can
settle.
I? Can
I've
I?
been chugging liquids this entire time. I'm
Oh
just gonna be like,
God. You're, oh.
Okay. Oh.
Well, not like
I
that.
thought you
Come on.
meant
You know, the-
7 pee breaks later.
Oh. Yo, Sam needs.
I
to
do
take-
have like world's smallest bladder, like actually.
we drove up to
Okay.
Palm Springs.
two stops for the bathroom on a 4-hour road trip.
4-hour
Is
road
that
trip.
crazy?
Wait, that wasn't 2 stops, was it?
It was
stops.
2 stops.
Issa was
all-
bitching and moaning about 2 stops.
Okay,
4
Okay,
hours.
here's the thing.
5
like,
hours actually.
It was a stop at 2.5 hours, and then a stop an hour later, and then we were an hour and a half out. And I said, Sam, if you stop again, I'm leaving you, big guy.
Yeah,
So we were driving separate cars because I had to leave. He had to leave earlier than me the next day or 2 days later.
I feel like I wouldn't have stopped. Like Nick and I would have just gone the whole way and probably no stops.
Well, if I
until
don't
we had
drink
to put
while
gas.
I'm driving, it's fine. Or if
Yeah.
I don't drink too much
I
before.
love drinking and driving, baby.
can't get enough of it.
Dude, can I feed off of the hunger thing again
Yes.
for a second? So
Yeah.
the next day, Sam and I played a longbow. This is with Isabel now, and end of the round rolls around, or for a whole 13, maybe 12. He's like, getting a little hungry, man. I don't want the same thing to happen again. But the funniest part about the day before was he kept hooking his 3-wood. Like he would always hook his 3-wood
okay.
going into a par 5. I just
Yes.
gotta explain how funny this was.
Yes.
So he hooked his 3-wood a few times, and then at the end of the round at Dino the day before we played a longbow, he's like, I'm just not gonna hit my 3-wood. I'm just gonna hit a 5-wood or an iron. Just get up, lay up, take my medicine, or just like play strategically. And then first hole rolls around, doesn't pick up the 3-wood. Proud of him because
Yes,
it's par 5.
sir.
And he said, I'm not picking it up. I was like, I'm not letting you pick it up. He said, okay. Hole 14 rolls around, par 5, driver. Great one in the fairway. Okay. He got 250 in. All he needed to do was like carry, I don't know, a 200-yard bunker. He could have done it with his 5-wood. So I was like, hit a 5-wood. If you get a great shot, great bounce, it's gonna roll on the green. He's like, no, dude, no, I got this. Like it's my 3. I was like, are you sure? He's like, oh yeah. I said, okay. So I walked to my ball. I look up. This guy hits his 3-wood, the exact same pull hook, and I'm just watching it the whole way. You know, you're just like you're in disbelief of the fact that it did exactly what you knew it might happen. I'm watching it go into like the couple high
Desert?
shrubs,
Yeah.
and I look back at him. He's just staring at me with a dumbass smirk, dude. It was the funniest moment.
And I'm pretty
I
sure I
got
did
it
it
off
again
for
in that
so-
same round. So over the span
It
of
was so funny.
2 rounds of golf, full of 18 rounds of golf, I had the exact same scenario on 5 par 5s. So how many par 5s do you play? Is it 8 in 2 rounds of golf? Because you have 4 on one course, 4 on the next course.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
5 out of 8, I smashed driver down the middle. 250 in, it's a little more than I can really handle, but I'm gonna get the 3-wood out and I'm gonna fucking go for it. All 5 in the desert. All
Oh,
5.
was it really
like
all
lost
5?
ball, all 5. So the other
Oh,
3,
right.
I didn't hit the 3-wood, and I finished
You
the
smartened
whole.
up.
I don't know what I did. No, well, not really, because my last par 5 of the day, I hit the 3-wood out of bounds. Oh no, the second to last one at Longbow. Because remember there was the one with the shrubs, and then there was the final one that I
last
did lay
hole.
up. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, where'd you hit your drive?
that one I hit the drive in the bunker, so I was
You
forced
had-
to
you
lay
were
up.
forced to lay up. I was
Oh
gonna
Who
say.
knows if I would have?
That's the key part of the information right there. He hits a good one. He has the shot, the opportunity to go for the green with the 3-wood that he knows he has to hit perfect. But if he doesn't, then that's why he lays
Well,
up.
let's make this a learning moment, since you guys are trained to. You practice hard to play good golf, shoot low golf scores. When you get in a scenario like that, when you're like, hey, I've hit a great drive in a par 5, I'm kind of struggling with this club. Do you go, I've got it in me. I've just got to get over it and hit a good
No.
one.
It depends. I mean, with the way you hit this, you miss the same exact shot every time. So
Yes,
for-
but I
in
missed it
that-
left and right, to be
Well,
fair.
well, every time I've seen it, it went only left.
Okay, I missed it right at Longbow maybe once or
Oh,
twice.
did okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, I would say if you have consistently the same exact miss where like you're pulling it out of bounds or like you're really slicing it or you're just straight blocking it right, then maybe not. But for me, it entirely depends on like how much room is around the green. So if there's a whole lot of room around the green, maybe I give 3-wood a shot, right? But if it's kind of tight and I don't have an iron in my hand. If I have an iron in my hand, I go for it every time, unless there's water short, and I'm just worried about the shot or there's a lot of wind or whatever. But
Most of the time I have 3 wood, so I'd have to hit like 3 wood. But
So
Yeah.
if you're my caddy, you've seen I've been missing specifically the 3-wood.
yeah,
Like,
I'm giving you 5.
do I go 5-wood? I mean, how
No.
much better am I gonna hit
I'm
the 5-wood
giving
versus
you
the 3-wood?
like a 7 iron or something.
just
I'm
saying-
placing you to like 100
Well,
yards and
so-
hitting a nice wedge.
Well, yeah, I like that. But in the scenario that he hit the 3-wood, where all he had to do was carry the bunker at 200, I'm giving him the 5-wood there because you want to stay out of trouble. And I know you can carry that with a 5-wood, and if he gets a good bounce or he smacks it or whatever it is, you could run up on the green.
Or he could still hit the bunker because he's going at the bunker.
Yeah.
That's
Versus
like one of
if
his
you lay
favorite
up
clubs, though,
in
that's why.
front of the bunker, then that bunker is completely out of play, and then you hit on.
So Nick, that's the
true.
only point I'm hearing Issa out on is like when we look at the actual percentages, how much better is my 5-wood going to be versus my 3-wood, given that I'm maybe overswinging it, trying to get it to.
Maybe.
Yeah, the sand still is in play.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. I just remember you saying that 5-wood
It
for
is.
you is like way more of a comfortable club, and some people
Yeah.
just have that. Like they can't hit their 6-iron for the life of them, but you put a 7-iron in their hand. I mean, that thing is basically the same exact club, and for some reason you can't hit it compared
Yeah.
to the one you can hit great. It's just like it's all mental thing. I have
Yeah.
it too. It's it just is what it is. Like I can hit my 2-iron 1,000 times better than any of my woods, or honestly maybe better than my 4-iron. It's a really weird thing.
I do love that. So I used to have
You
2
don't like
hybrids.
wood?
Yeah, Nick loves a good piece of wood.
He said he don't like wood right now.
You don't like wood?
He only likes his irons. He don't like the wood.
I don't like the wood.
No. Well, I had 2 hybrids, and I switched one out for a 5-wood, and I swear, like, I think I had that thing for months, and I never hit it bad one time. That was my thing I would say to every golfer I played. It's 5-wood distance. I've never hit this club bad, and somehow it would like work, like me convincing
Yeah,
myself.
you're just confident.
And then I started. I've got a video series going where I have to make par with every club. And as soon as I got to 5-wood, I didn't hit the fairway one time out of like 4 videos. Even the one I made par with, I hit the tee shot like shit. I was like
my
that brought the whole.
That's good.
the vibe down.
Yeah, it brought everything down. I don't know what's going on with the 5-wood. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, but
Okay.
that was sick to have that confidence for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to bring up something you had said, which is talking about the road trip to Palm Springs. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's kind of a cool thing. By the way, quick segue. I absolutely despise being called the influencer. That's just me personally. The word just.
What do you like, creator?
I think creator's better because I don't feel like I'm like
Creator?
trying to influence people. I feel like I'm just making videos that I hope people like.
You're creating
Sure. So
I feel like we are more creators than influencers. Like we're not necessarily giving.
you might be into the influencer category a little bit, in my opinion.
Oh.
And that's not a diss.
Hey, Nick.
Because all I'm
Okay,
saying
but
is your
why do you
content is shit.
trash.
What?
yeah,
Yo.
trash. Nick is trash.
Chill, dog. What the hell?
No,
man?
so to me,
okay. Why do you say that though?
to me, would you
Oh,
say Mr.
oh.
Beast is an influencer? Here's why I would say
No.
no. Because he
I
doesn't
actually would
give a
say
lot of personality. He doesn't put himself. What he does is make content that's sick. You want to watch the videos. You don't necessarily care about what Mr. Beast is up to, what his day to day is like.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
And to me, I don't. At least this is my take on myself. I don't imagine people are hanging around going, "I wonder what Sam's gonna go do for lunch. I wonder what him and his friends are up to." Like they want to see the videos I put out. They want to see the challenges I'm doing. Can I succeed in this? And to me, that's like a creator and not so much an influencer.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. Like I never really thought about it that way because I just kind of just create videos of me playing. But I guess maybe because of the way my videos are, I kind of put out a different, like more casual vibe, more, like I play good golf because that's just what I love to do. But thanks.
I just do it.
But I don't take it too seriously. I try to play as if I'm playing with my best friends in the video, I guess.
Yeah. And you're more active on your story too, I think, which helps for the influencer side of things where people get an
Yeah, I guess
inside
so.
look at your life. And I typically don't. Like, you
Okay.
don't know what the heck I'm up to.
That's good.
But anyways,
That makes sense.
what I was getting to with that is that one fun perk of our job as influencers or creators, whatever you want to say, is that we get to take these golf trips that for a lot of people is like, oh, I can't wait to take this bucket list golf trip with my guys. Like, and we get to do that a couple times a year, and it's pretty
It's
fun.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So I just wanted to we just recently went to Palm Springs. We played in a scramble
Shout
with
out
our
to Max.
Yeah, shout out to Max Golf
Yeah.
Gamble on Instagram. He was our 4th, and he has this sick Airbnb spot in Palm Springs that we stayed at. But I just wanted to like kind of run through, talk about our experience on this trip. It was the tournament for the DJ Kygo has a apparel brand that he released called Palm Tree Crew,
Yeah, that's what it's called.
and
then
they
Nine,
hosted the tournament with
it's just
Lounge
released?
9 or 9 Lounge.
Nine Lounge.
Nine
some-
Lounge, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, if one of you guys like whatever you guys think about it, I think the trip was just pretty fun and talking about kind of
Yeah, trip
pretty
was
spontaneous
great.
too, yeah.
Yeah, we I drove with Nick on the way over there, and then I came back with Sam on the way over here.
Which was a better ride? not-
I was more comfortable with Sam because I get anxious on road trips, and
tough.
sometimes I feel like Nick would rather he'll just probably laugh at me if I start crying, and Sam would be
Oh.
like, "Oh, Issa, do you need anything?" He'd be more caring, so I feel safer with Sam. Look at him already laughing.
No.
and
This is true. I'm speaking facts.
Yeah.
I'm speaking facts.
If
No,
you're crying, I'm not gonna laugh at
Here-
you. Like
here-
liar.
what?
No, in Vegas, I was like, hey, guys, I'm, like, really emotional. I'm having anxiety. And we were in a Vegas tournament. And then it was you and Remick. And I was like, yeah, I'm having anxiety or whatever. And then I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to start crying. And then you just started giggling. You were like, what? You're going to cry? I was like, yeah, just leave me alone. I'm going to cry. And
When? We were on the golf course?
yeah, but I think here's why he laughed. Because I said I'm on my period. And I'm also... I
Yeah,
have
but
anxiety.
she also says things like that, and I don't know when to take her seriously or not.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
she's like laughing, and we're all like hanging out right
No,
before
he-
something like that happens, and then she says that, and I don't know if
No,
it's
he's
serious.
right. No, he's right.
Yeah.
Because whenever my anxiety comes, like it's not full. They haven't seen me in full panic mode, but it'll get bad where I start crying and shaking and freaking out. But nobody's seen that yet. But before it happens, I feel weird and I have to let everybody know. But I feel weird letting people know, so I start laughing in the midst of letting people know.
Yeah.
I'm like, Nick, I might cry, and then he just starts laughing with me. He's like, oh, but Sam
Well,
will
she'll
take
chuckle, yeah.
Sam will take everything seriously, even if I'm laughing. He'll be like, oh, Issa, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you.
here's how I think it would be
Kiss
is
master.
like I am just like ultra sensitive to like making sure everyone's having a good time, and
That's
so
true.
when I when I do an optical assessment of the situation, and I see someone bummed out or whatever it is, I like take it on me to
You're empathetic.
cheer them. And here's the thing: if you were like, this person's pissing me off, they keep saying these things to me, whatever it is, which one of us did you go to go yell at that person? You go to Nick.
Yeah.
If he's got to
Because
fight somebody or
If I went to Sam and was like, oh, this person, like, they're pissing me off, I don't like them, Sam would be like, well, why don't you like them? And what? And then he'd be like, you know what, Issa? I think
you're
that
right.
they're actually a great person. Maybe you need to think more about it. And I'm like, fuck up, Sam. And I
Yeah.
go to Nick, and I'm like, Nick, fuck that person, right? And Nick's like, yeah, fuck him. He's weird. Like, whatever. He'll agree with me. That's where I go
Yeah,
with
I
him.
think Sam does a good job of like seeing the good side of people,
Yeah.
but sometimes not necessarily for like the moment for what it was.
For sure.
And then Isabel comes to me and be like, well, regardless of whatever there's going on in their life, that's not okay. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
literally. yeah.
I used to do more of that when I was younger, but then I started taking things a little bit more literally. Not that I don't care about what's going on with that person, but it's
Yeah.
more so, people kind of
They're still right or wrong or
whatever.
something.
Yeah, from whatever background, where they had a shitty life or a great life. Like, there's no reason to act a certain way.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just don't. I don't tolerate that.
Yeah.
No, I'll admit that that's sometimes like what I jump to is trying to give someone the benefit of the doubt and see both sides of things. But I can also be like, okay, that's annoying as fuck. Sometimes you're just like,
Yeah.
I just want you to agree with me, and
Yeah.
like we'll figure out the details later.
Yeah.
But I'm upset. I want to vent, and it's like
Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta shut up and be like, okay, yeah, you're right. So I'm definitely
Aw,
on
we're
the other
giving
side
him
of things,
couple
but-
advice right here, like relationship advice for the future. Sam's learning.
I am.
We're all learning.
No,
It's a good
I've
combo.
definitely had that issue like with like my sister. My younger sister would sometimes like tell me stuff about her life, and I do the same. Like,
Play
well, have
both
you thought
sides
about
out.
this? Like, and she's
Yeah.
like, dude, please stop
Just
talking.
listen to me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get better at it. But
No, it's okay.
definitely if you need like the protector, Nick
Yeah,
will fight.
I go to Nick when
If you
I'm
need to listen.
angry. Yeah, when I'm pissed off. I go to Sam when I'm like anxious. I'm nervous. I mean, either way, they're still around me, both of them all the time, and so like I'm.
We're just a couple of
comfortable.
nurturing dads.
Couple good
I'm
dudes.
comfortable with both of them, but for different reasons. I'll go to them separately. But overall, the trip was awesome. Yeah, we started that Airbnb. And
that was so cool.
oh my God, guys, Nick lent me his camera. And
Saddest story ever.
You suck.
At the last night we stayed there, I was fixing my bed up, whatever, trying to clean everything up. Pull one of the sheets, hear something fall. Obviously, it was Nick's camera.
So can I just paint a little backstory?
Yeah,
the
go for
camera
it.
is a Canon G7X, so it's like a little small camcorder. It's not that big. It's not
Very
a big deal.
expensive.
It's not. I mean, I got it for $600 like 6-7 years ago. So
Yeah.
it's obviously not worth that anymore. But yeah, so it's just like a little camera. It's not the DSLR one that I have now. But yeah, continue.
Okay, so camera falls flat on the screen. Boom. I look down like I didn't even want to flip it over. It was just like this
been
on the
there.
floor. I was like looking at it like, Lord, please just don't be broken.
Oh man.
Grab it, turn it over, completely shattered. Yeah. In my head, I'm like, okay, well, I have to tell them. Like,
You came
right
into
now.
my room right away.
Yeah, so I went to their room and I was like, hey, Nick, got bad news. I was like, it fell. That's all that came out of my mouth because I was nervous and I felt bad.
She just had
And
the camera in her hand. Or
yeah,
whatever.
and then Nick was like, what, you fell? You okay? And I was like, no, it fell. And I just showed the camera. He was like, wow. Fucking made me feel like more of an asshole. I was like, oh my God.
Wait, how do you want me to? You want me to be like,
No.
you're okay, it's okay, everything's fine, like right away? Of course not.
No. That was the best reaction.
Yeah.
But I still felt like an ass. I was like, I cannot believe. And then he told me, like, I've had
Yeah.
this camera for 6 years. I've dropped it, and you're the one that burst it.
Yeah. But
Oh
you know
my
what? You know
God.
what's funny about you cracking the, like, basically obliterating my screen, was.
Not pulling any punches, even now.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I made some upgrades with the camera, so I don't really use that anymore anyway. But the funny part about that camera was there's so many times where I haven't necessarily dropped it, but like I'll lose little screws that keep the screen kind of on the back of the camera. So you can see like little super glue spots in there. Like I had to drill some holes into the camera to
Damn.
like to keep it in there and not like falling apart. So it's just so funny that like I've broken it worse than you have, but yours looks like way worse of a break.
Oh, no, it was
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, but honestly, you didn't break the lens, so it could
Yeah.
have been worse.
I mean, yeah, it could have. I
Yeah.
was glad it turned on. I was really scared about that. But, yeah, and then we went to the casino,
Yes.
which
Lost $50.
Sam...
I got smoked. This one dude pissed me off. I hate this guy. I don't even know who he is, and I hate him. So I pulled out.
Yeah, let's fight him. See, we're back in
go.
this.
I pulled out $120. So light, like that's nothing to me.
Yo.
So I put
like
$20.
this energy here.
Light.
I put $20 into roulette, gone in an instant. I'm like, okay, we're gonna play blackjack. Let's go play blackjack.
Wait,
with
you
$100.
lost 120 when I was playing blackjack?
He
No,
lost
no.
100.
I lost the 20, and then I
Oh.
walked with you guys over to blackjack with the rest of my $100.
Oh, I got you.
Sit down at the table. Pretty empty table besides us sitting down. First hand blackjack. We're rolling. I'm feeling good. This dude, I swear he was scoping us out to see like how the table was. And he sits down in front of us in the
that's
dealing
right.
rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Starts
That's
playing
right.
2 spots, which I get is allowed. It just was pissing me off that you play
Yeah.
2. And this guy had like a cloud of bad luck looming over him
Yeah.
because the moment he
Oh.
sat down, he took every one of our face cards and still lost both his hands somehow over and over and over again. And I got the worst cards of all time. Kind of like my 3-wood. I decided not to change course and just keep firing away. And I was cleaned out. I don't think I won a single hand until I was out of money after the blackjack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I stood up. I like looked at that guy for a couple seconds. And I just
It was a rough time. I mean, I think me and you were both up money before you sat down. What did we play? Like, was it just the one hand or?
I was just a one hand. As soon as I hit the blackjack, I swear he sat down.
Was I playing before you? Because I
Yeah.
feel like I played more.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
I
think I
think I
walked
played
over to you.
5, 6, 7 hands, and then Sam sat down for a hand, and then the guy rolls up, and not only does he bring the bad luck, you know it's off when he's betting quadruple the amount of money you're
Yeah,
betting.
he
right?
put a 500 down first.
Take it away.
Hello.
Okay, so a little bit of a technical difficulty. We ran out of storage on the one camera we had, and we also kind of messed up. We did not bring enough SD cards. So going back to the beginning of the podcast where I wanted to explain everything, we didn't bring enough SD cards or cameras to have like the 3 camera setup we wanted to. You know, 1 camera on each person. So
That's
now we're on my cell phone.
Heck yeah.
Woohoo!
Finishing out the podcast. I was gonna say just the video might be chalked, but I think we got some video, so a little bit different quality from here on out. But yeah, we're rocking and rolling, and this is part of the process. Am I right?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're figuring it out.
I mean, come on. I mean, I was telling Isabel before. First day of the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay.
So make sure to hit the subscribe button.
Hey, they're watching the process as it happens. It's
Yeah,
beautiful,
for
beautiful
real.
process.
Yeah, you're an OG. If you're listening to this right now, I mean,
We love you.
bless you.
Yep.
We,
Bless you.
We are in love with you.
And if you sneeze, also bless you.
Oh
so
my
fucking
No, I
God.
tell you to shut the fuck up if you sneeze in front of me.
All right, go
I hate
on
that,
with
honestly.
your story.
Well, so we were talking about blackjack. We're still in Palm Springs, okay? I forgot exactly what we were talking about. I mean, I think I said what he started doubling our or
Yeah.
quadrupling our bets, and it just vibes are off. I think I ended up being down what $50. I don't know how much. Did you lose all your money?
I lost all my
You
money.
lost all of it.
And I just wandered for a while.
You did. He was really sad. Poor Sam.
Actually, there was
Not me bragging about $120. Like it's like I was like, oh, $120, bro. Shut the hell up.
And then Sam all sad about losing the 120
Yeah, and then I'm
after.
actually mad.
Yeah, actually pissed. And dude, that was a weird casino though, because there was a
Yeah.
$3 table for blackjack. I've never seen
Which
that in
is
my life.
cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but they're probably using 6 decks, and that table was full the entire night
It
until I sat
was.
down for maybe 10 minutes and I lost all my money.
You lost
Yeah.
all your money at the $3
Well,
one?
that's
yeah, that's where we were all watching. him
That's
with
where I
him.
lost. I
Oh.
think a little bit more than half of the 50 that I lost total. At that point, I was like, I'm gonna lose the rest of it. I know it, so I
Yeah.
just backed out.
Well, Max was the homie because he knew we were all out of money and tired, and he's up money. And he's like, dude, I'm not going home a winner tonight. I gotta. So he just starts going hard and gambling like all his money, and he lost it all.
did.
And he tagged out
It's a good
a
time.
loser like the rest of us.
It's
So
a good
shout out
time.
to Max.
You know when you're going to the casino, you're donating however much money you want to
This
bet.
is true.
Yeah.
Usually, majority of the time.
It's a nice
Sadly.
donation. Yep.
Um,
But yeah, so and then I kind of want to talk about the just like the trip in general.
yeah.
You know, kind of going back to like the spontaneity of the trip.
Oh,
Sometimes I get big words. you know what I'm saying?
big,
Spontaneity.
big word.
Spell spontaneity.
You heard it here
Yeah,
first.
spell it. Spell it.
Yeah, right.
Put it right here. Let's
Dude,
see him spell
I
it.
was a math guy in high school and college. Not
All right,
good
give him a
at-
math question.
I'm not good at it, the English language
Pull
we
up a
speak.
math question. I got the calculator.
Oh,
What's the
shit.
square root of 56?
It's gonna be some decimal.
Wait, square root of 64.
8.
Yeah, that was simple.
That
Come
was
on.
easy. Come on.
Okay, damn. All right.
Damn.
I guess I'm
No
not the math
time.
guy.
No time.
Yeah, you probably needed a calculator for that.
Well, yeah. No.
Have you seen that guy?
Oh.
Okay, I'll send you that
Yeah, you
video
have to
later.
show me that.
But it's very funny.
Yeah, I clearly don't use my math skills anymore, so we just play golf.
All right, so we're not making you spell spontaneity, but tell us about the spontaneity of the trip.
Well, dude, the cool part about this trip, because we're all. Are you on GGC officially?
Not really. I'm just
Straggler.
sometimes I. So you gotta tell them what GGC is too, but
Yeah, I'll get into
but
that.
I'm just a honorary whenever I get invited.
So, GGC is the golf gaming club. It was started from these gamers that just love to play golf, and it turned into this really big thing. Isabel actually got me into the club, so thank you for that.
Shout out,
But-
Isa.
Welcome.
But the guy who runs it, super cool dude, and he invited us to the Arizona people to go play in this event in Palm Springs because they got a slot for GGC. So we represented GGC at this huge golf tournament with so many cool people. I finally got to meet other golf influencers who I haven't met yet, which was pretty
Creators.
awesome.
Well, some of them are influencers. I just don't like being called an influencer.
They do Instagram for a living. You
Yeah.
can call them whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, but I finally got to meet a bunch of people like that, and my agent was there, which was pretty funny, and I didn't know he was gonna be there.
Hour.
Well, he's not Sam's agent,
Oh.
but mine and Isabel's agent was there, so that was pretty funny. Yeah, but no, stuff like that was pretty cool because I got the invite to see if you guys wanted to be in. So,
Yeah.
but that all happened a week before, and it's pretty cool that we do it now full time because we have the opportunity to just be like, okay, let's drop everything,
Yeah.
for 3 days, or like get a lot of work done before this type of trip. And all these trips are so cool because it's always a networking kind of deal.
Yeah.
And sometimes we get some cool stuff, or usually we get some cool stuff. So all of this,
we got peanut butter.
Oh my God, we got this coconut
Delicious.
peanut butter. Do you remember the name of the
I
brand?
don't know if I'm as hot on it as you guys.
Dude.
Really?
Yeah, I can't lie. I
what?
can't
Oh
lie.
hell no.
Oh my God, we're gonna have
Did you
to.
eat yours?
I'm putting a photo of this right here, right now.
Cocoa.
Coconut peanut butter. No, I didn't finish mine yet. Did you finish yours?
No, I didn't finish
I was gonna
it.
say, it'd
It's a
be
tub of peanut butter,
crazy.
but
God
I gave it to
damn.
Trixie. She had it.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
it's so good. It's probably one of the best peanut butters, maybe the best.
I
I've ever
love
had.
it. I
So
love
good.
it. All right.
Well, yeah. So I want to jump to Fortnite, but really quick
Let's jump
before we
Fortnite.
do that. Before we do that, I want to talk about perhaps the greatest moment of my golf
Oh.
career.
Oh yeah, so that was the night we got there, right?
It was so.
That's why we lost. We
so,
didn't
okay,
have
we
any,
drive 4
we were
hours.
tight.
We actually drive 5 hours because of Sam's 2 potty breaks.
All
so
part
he
of the
was
plan.
fresh and ready to go.
So I booked we needed something to do on the first night. I found the lights at Indio Golf Course. Very cool. I would recommend.
Awesome.
One of the most fun night golf courses I've played.
It was
Yeah.
sick.
And so we go out there, and it's me and our buddy Max in the cart. I'm probably a 10 handicap-ish. They're both, what do you call yourselves?
Scratch.
I would say scratch, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm the dog in this one. I'm the underdog, and we put dinner on it. Front 9, back 9. We're doing a 2v2 best ball.
Well, we put dinner on the back 9.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
you
what it
didn't
was.
put on the
Yeah,
front.
front 9.
So-
Front 9 we
we were
won.
cooking.
Front 9, there's
Cooking
no
your bitch ass.
pressure.
Yeah.
They're just goofing around, and they beat us. I'll admit that.
We just made a lot of birdies between the two of us, me as well.
Yeah, we were hot, like
Yeah.
right out of the
I was like
gate.
bogey, birdie, birdie, bogey. I was
Yeah.
like all over the place, but I made a lot of birdies, and then she made a bunch of pars and a bunch of birdies as well.
Yeah, whenever you had bogeys, I had birdies.
Yeah.
Same for me on the other side.
But then we decide to put money on the back 9, a little dinner.
I was like, that's fine. We'll cook your ass just like we did on the front.
Yeah. So we suckered him in, hyped him up, and then I made the bold play of calling both of them overrated.
Well,
Which-
to be fair, I did birdie the first hole in the back 9,
Sure.
and
Yep.
we did get a 1-up lead.
Sure.
So let's talk about the hole after that.
I don't remember the hole after that. All I know is that I went hog wild on them,
Yeah.
and Max probably chipped. Max probably got us a point or two. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, for
All I
sure.
rember is that I was sick.
Sam was cooking.
I had
yeah,
a night,
Sam really was. He
And-
was hitting them straight.
and it doesn't happen all the time.
Hitting them straight, and then there's this one hole. I'll never forget this stupid shit. I hit a great shot to like literally 4 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
you missed
and-
that putt.
And I didn't
right?
know. Well, I was getting
Oh,
to
I
that.
remember.
Thank you for ruining the
Wait.
story.
He keeps doing it.
Oh my God!
Oh, and
you
then
just gave it
and
away.
then-
No.
And then
I'm gonna finish.
Sam just
Stop
hit
it,
that
stop it.
slinger
Stop
putt.
it. So Sam's on the green. It's just me and Sam on the green. Sam is 35, 40 feet away.
Yeah.
And this putt broke 10 feet.
Yeah.
10 feet of break downhill, and he drains this freaking putt. And now I have
Yeah.
4 feet. I'm like, I got to make this to tie now. I was ready to go on a 2-up lead. So then I missed the putt, and then now we're tied. And then we both bogeyed the next hole. So now we're 1 down, and then Sam just keeps cooking.
It was a night.
We were 2 down with 2 to play, and the lights shut off, and we lost.
I've yet to get anywhere close to tying them, but that was just my magical night of everything
No,
came
when
together.
you
at
made
the same
that
time.
putt, that was
That-
nuts. I watched that shit the whole way. I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And then I saw it go, and I was like,
I always got a lot of shit to say, man, and I was silent.
I
Oh, he
had a
was-
feeling
yeah,
you
you
might
were.
miss
I
that
didn't
putt
say a
too.
word.
I knew he would.
I couldn't believe that. Honestly, what was crazy was I was making putts the entire night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just a
I
hard,
was actually
like a
playing
backbreaker.
pretty good, and honestly, all the putts I missed a bunch of par putts, but I made all my birdie putts that night, and I missed that putt. The closest birdie putt I had all night, I missed.
That
Well,
killed us.
Yeah.
So, in addition to our golf prowess, many championship belts and trophies have come to all three of us as a result
mean?
of how good we are at golf.
Okay.
I'm including myself in there.
I was like, what have you won?
Hey, motherfucker! I got 2 third-place trophies from a Rocky
That
Point golf
says
scramble,
that said participation award. No, I'm kidding.
and I got dinner at night golf.
Nice.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We've been playing a lot of Fortnite, and this is kind of a new. Issa, I'll give her the credit. She kind of started the Fortnite addiction.
I did.
So I've played Fortnite and so has Nick, I think, since like 2018 when it came out.
Yeah, I played a lot when it first came out, and then I kind of stopped for
Yeah.
a while.
I
I'll
never
be honest.
played.
I'm kind of a bot relative to the people that can
A
build really well,
bot,
and that's
dude.
why I bailed because I was like, the building has gotten so intense that I like can't keep up.
straight up.
Yeah.
So stopped playing Fortnite for a while, and then Isa, how the heck did you even start playing Fortnite?
So I won an Xbox from Top Golf.
Can't believe that.
And
That's
then
insane.
at closest to the pin, and then took it home, downloaded Fortnite, and I started messing around with it, whatever. I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll play this. Then I asked you guys, I was like,
Yeah.
anybody play Fortnite? Like, I've been playing a lot, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think I played with Sam first.
I didn't
and
start playing with you until recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played with Sam first for a while, but then we were playing on and off. Like, whenever I'd see you on, I'd probably call him, whatever. But it wasn't, like, as much as we do now. Now we play nearly every night.
There was a week or like 7 or 8 days straight where we played every single night for like an
Yeah.
hour and a half or 2 hours each night.
Literally. Sorry, Tricks. We only played for an hour, not 2 hours.
3 hours.
Well, and since then, we have sort of developed.
Dominated.
We're a team. We're a well-oiled
We-
machine.
yeah.
Everyone knows their role,
Yeah.
and Issa's
Well-
gonna tell everyone our roles.
Oh, okay.
Take it away.
I'd love
Oh,
to hear
yeah.
what you gotta
So
say about
my
this.
role, I'm the human sacrifice, okay?
She has to be controlled.
I see somebody, I'm
She's
like,
too
all right,
impulsive.
guys, there, I see them. Come after me. So they just follow right behind, and I just jump in there like, how do you say? Ra-ta-ta-ta. That's me.
What
when
your
I
gun
pull
sound
up.
like?
What your gun sound like?
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
God.
me when I pull up. I'm like, all right, guys, here we go. Ra-ta-ta-ta. And then Sam is the strategic guy. He's a strategy.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you know what, Isa, maybe you should go around this corner.
Yep.
I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna get him on this corner. Like Sam's strategic.
Let's surround them.
Yes. Nick, I think.
Let's see her. Can't
Let me
wait.
think about your strategies here. I feel like Nick is kind of middle between
I'm more of a
Sam
go with the
and
flow
yeah,
kind of dude.
Sam
Sometimes
and
I kind of engage, but I know when to back off.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't know when to back
No.
off sometimes.
Not at all.
She just jumps
No.
in, and sometimes it's too late for her. She's gone.
Yeah.
You can actually like literally hear the moment that Issa checks out. I can hear it in my headset. She's into the game. She's having fun. She's killing people, emoting on them. And then there's a time when like it's like a light switch. I go, oh, she's tired. It's over.
That's
and she
true.
she
That's
just
your last
holds
game?
down the forward button into any enemy she sees until she's dead or we win.
Yeah, until I'm dead. Because then when I die, I'm like, okay, they can play for me. I'm just going to chill here. This is when we're playing for a couple hours because my hands hurt, y'all.
Yeah.
Do your hands hurt?
No, I'm on mouse and keyboard. so
Oh,
it's fine.
well, like when I'm playing on the Xbox, like my hands, like they get tired. I can't
Develop
play
those-
forever.
Those hand muscles.
Carpal tunnel is what I'm going to develop. What the fuck?
Well, when I was a kid, there was a point where I was playing literally like hours a day, like in
Yeah.
the summer, 5-6 hours a day. I was playing Modern Warfare 2 like you wouldn't even imagine.
No.
When I was
It's like
12.
till your eyes are aching. You ever played
Oh,
games that long until
dude.
you literally go outside and you're
Your
like, my
eyes
eyes
burn.
hurt. Like I can't.
see. Yeah. Or if you know when you're playing for so long, you're grinding and you're just so hungry, but you don't eat for like 2 or 3 hours
Yeah.
still.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are the good old
Those are the
days.
good old days where you're just playing till 3 in the morning with your buddies, getting those
No.
COD lobbies,
Dude,
you're
I-
talking mad shit.
I
During
never.
during probably like 2019, 2020, me and all my buddies played Fortnite. Like it literally would be 2 a.m. vibes, and I had a real job. I had like a 9 to 5, so I would stay up. I would stay up that late in the middle of the night playing Fortnite, and it was the best, man. You'd go to bed, and it was like you were in this like strange atmosphere of everyone around you is just asleep, and like you've been so locked in for so long that returning to the real world feels like eerie.
So weird.
And then you just
yeah.
go to bed.
You've never had that,
Yeah.
Isabel?
No, I've never played for that long.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
gotta-
max is like 2 hours that I've played with y'all.
We gotta set a night one night. We should figure that out and then come back on the podcast and explain our experience. But where we have to play until 2 in the morning and we have to start at like I don't know before 10.
Oh hell no!
And we gotta force you to do it.
Wait,
So
I think-
here's the thing. We should do it when
Maybe
we're
we get
together,
drunk.
right? Because when you're in your own room, right? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying is we
We
make
get
it a
drunk,
we make it
dude.
a party. We
No,
go
that
do
thing
a
I
snack
sent you,
break.
that TikTok.
Oh my God, yeah, but okay.
But we
We pull up
just,
that fucking TikTok. That's gonna kill us.
I
One of
sent
those,
you in our group
if
chat.
you die, if you kill yourself somehow, I forgot there was a way
No.
you kill yourself. You take 5 shots.
Fall damage, 5
shots.
Yeah.
Not sips. Shots. I
Yeah.
take 5 shots at once.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I would throw up instantly.
I'm out.
We'll
But-
tailor the rules, but we're gonna make Fortnite a drinking game, and maybe we'll upload it as a YouTube video.
See, I think that
That'd
would
be
be
kinda
fun.
sick.
That'd be fun.
We all stream our perspective, dude.
You're what?
We all stream our perspective while we're
Oh,
playing Fortnite.
imagine we all had like a GoPro and we're all playing in the same room. And
Oh,
we're just like watching each other.
that would be
That'd be sick.
kind of
That'd be
crazy,
funny.
actually.
And we just load up on stacks, and we make it a real ass
Yeah.
like LAN party gaming Because Issa's never done it.
No, I've
We
never.
should do that. That'd be hilarious.
So wait, you guys do you guys back in the day when you would play?
Yeah.
Would you just play on the PC and stuff too?
No, I was on.
I had a
Xbox.
console. Yeah.
And
Had
your
an Xbox.
hands never hurt?
No.
Well, you kind of just get
Well,
power
actually,
through it. Your hands get used
Yeah,
to it.
I was so obsessed with COD. I don't know if you were obsessed with COD or just Fortnite,
Yeah.
but I was so obsessed with COD that I literally just keep playing.
You just kind of
There
keep
wasn't
doing
much. I don't really remember having to stop playing video games because my hands hurt. Honestly.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need to toughen
I mean,
up.
do you? Do you remember?
it.
I mean, honestly, maybe.
I get so there's a game called Rust. It's a PC game that me and my buddies would play, and that game is another level of you have to live in the Rust world to compete with everyone else because it's open world survival. Anyone can go destroy your fort at any time, and you have to defend it.
Oh
What?
my
If you
god.
get-
That's so cool.
Dude, it's fun. It really is, but it's a commitment. Like there have been times when I've probably taken 2 weeks in the summer when I was on summer break or something, where I didn't leave the computer. Like I'd go get food, I'd come back. There's always someone defending the base.
Oh my god.
And
Wow.
you'd from holding down sprint and forward to run through the woods or whatever it is, like my hands would literally cramp up.
Do you
and I'd just
team
be-
up?
Yeah, so me and all my buddies would make a big old shack together, and then we'd load up on guns, rockets, whatever we could find, and try to raid everyone else's base. Because if you succeed,
Wow.
you take their loot, and that's how you like progress from like primitive man with a stick to like I have a helicopter and rockets and like it's cool.
Holy
But
shit.
there are sweaty dudes that live on there and will just destroy your base the instant you're off.
Oh
So
my god.
So,
That's
like,
crazy.
I lived in the world of Rust for like 2 weeks at a time, and then I'd come out and be
Jeez.
like, and you'd only. It was so depressing too because you'd only leave when you finally got fucked over. You never left when you were on top.
Yeah.
So you'd be in Rust until the day in which your
Oh,
base would
that's
get
good.
annihilated, and you'd be sitting there on the computer just like depressed. 2 weeks of work gone, everything's been destroyed. And you're like, well, I guess I'll go live my regular life now. I get
Oh
go
my
outside.
God.
Let's go back to reality.
That is
So-
so much dedication.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's crazy. So like you literally go back to the square one
Yeah.
after you lose your base. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, if you get
Damn.
if they really wreck you like that, usually you'll just go to a new server and start fresh because at that point it's like you've made enemies. If you try to build a
Oh
new base, yeah, you've got 2 weeks worth of fighting these guys. Like they know you. They're not gonna let you.
They're gonna team up, dude. It's like going to jail as a cop. You can't
Yeah.
you can't turn around from
Oh,
that.
it's gnarly. It's a crazy game, and the people that play it are so dedicated and so good at the game. It's kind of hard, you know. But all right, so last thing I want to do before we wrap this thing up is our debate for the day, Fortnite related here is we're in the stage of Fortnite where the bending powers are king here. We're in the Avatar of the Last Airbender, which is really fun, by the way. I think it's been really cool.
It's been
I would
sick.
like to get your opinions. Rank the 4 bending powers on usefulness, how often you're keeping them. Go. And comments, feel free to let us know what you think.
I'll
as well.
rank them
You wanna go first? You go first.
Number 1, airbending for me.
Yep.
Damn. I'm gonna say number 2 is the Earth one because I used it today with Sam.
That was
You're
cool.
playing today.
Yeah, we played
Yeah.
today.
Oh, where's the text message?
She only texts me sometimes.
Dude,
I figured
what
she said
the
this to both of you.
fuck?
Yeah, what's up,
He's
Issa?
usually at the gym. He always has an excuse during the day. I hit Sam
I
up.
am at the gym in the morning when she goes. Because I usually go to the gym between like 8 and
Okay, nobody cares.
I get back
so,
at 11.
Yo, God forbid the man speaks on a podcast.
Literally, I'm just explaining the time frame of when I'm not available. And I'm
Okay.
just, you know, whatever.
so
That's
I
too late.
used it today, earthbending.
Congratulations.
Sam and I. No, this is a great
No
story.
way.
This is a
Used it
great.
today?
Yeah.
Holy
Okay,
shit,
bro,
that's the
okay.
No,
craziest
it's a great story. Anyways, I'm gonna sum it up.
Let's hear the
A guy
stupid
was
story.
coming and.
Okay, you know what? At some point today, she's not wrong. Somebody was out there.
All right. I'll actually listen now.
Okay, so some other player was running at us.
Driving on a
Driving
motorcycle.
on a motorcycle. He was driving on a motorcycle. I hit him with the earthbend big
While he's
ass
on the
wall.
motorcycle?
Yes.
Yeah. Boom. Fucking trapped him.
Trapped him?
Yup.
It was sick. So,
How did
You
so
like
we're,
him?
we're sitting up on top of a hill. He comes flying up the hill on his motorcycle. I'm spraying at him, whiffing all my shots. And Issa gets to the front of the hill and goes, whoo, summons the earth up in front.
Oh, you did
stops
like
the
the
block-
motorcycle
Oh, I
dead.
got you.
Yeah.
And then I walk around, kill him.
Yeah, he killed
Oh.
him just like that.
He's clean.
So-
but,
Say less.
yo, so
Yeah.
you're seeing earthbending too.
Because of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say earthbending too because I actually, when using it today, I was like, oh wow, I like using the
cover.
the cover of it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that's 2. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say water 3 and fire 4 because fire just
Dang.
pisses me off when other people use it. I don't like it at all.
Okay. Mind if I go? I'm gonna
Jump
go
in.
reverse order. I'm gonna go worst to best.
Okay.
Oh my god, why do you have to
Always
just
gotta
be-
be
I don't know why
different,
you
bro.
Yeah,
start-
why
I don't know
the
why.
fuck-
I don't know why you would start with the best one. People are waiting for that. You
All right.
You gotta let them
Yeah.
anticipate it.
What's
know?
the worst one then, Nick?
The worst one, I think, is water. And
Okay.
I say that because I don't know how to use it very well.
Bro.
And when I'm not ADSing, when I'm not aiming in, my aim is out of whack, and you can't aim with the fucking water bending.
Dude.
So then when you hit your shots, it's great. I don't hit my shots, so screw water.
But
And
you
what's
can
cool
use it
about
for health.
you can use it for healing, which is pretty cool. But I still think it's the worst one. Then I'm gonna go earth.
Okay.
Okay, and I like fire second in front of earth. I know you don't, because I think when you're close range, if you don't have a shotgun or anything, I think it's lethal if you have pretty good movement,
Yeah.
in my opinion. And then air is the best because the movement on airbending. I mean, you can go across the map. It's
That's
like
true.
faster than a car. It does
Yeah.
take a spot in your inventory, but I think it's so worth it because you don't have to use shockwaves. You know, what were the other? There was some other items prior to the airbending stuff where it was good for movement, and this is, takes that place.
And contextually, we all play no builds, so I
Yeah.
guess we don't really know how these bending things, like maybe fire is broken versus builds or
It's a
something
great
like that.
point to add right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
True.
I don't know how that is, but I would say I've been laced by people I've been
water.
absolutely smoked by people with the water bending way harder than any of the other powers. So to me, that goes in the 2 slot
Fair enough.
under air, and then maybe the earth bending is really sick in builds, but to me, I've never really gotten smoked by somebody using the earth bending. So to me, that's in last. There's been close range fights in which I thought I had the best shotgun in the game. I thought I was big chillin', and somebody with fire has just crushed me.
Right.
So to
Railed
me, that's
you?
yeah, I get railed by a lot of dudes in
Real from
Fortnite.
behind, yeah.
So. So I think that's a great place to end it there. Honestly.
No, I think that was good. I think we all had a very different perspective on the
Oh,
bending
yeah, for
ability.
sure.
My perspective is basically how fucked over have I gotten by somebody using this power. That's how I
fair.
would rank them.
I even said it too. Like I got probably fucked the most with the water, but I just
Yeah.
because I can't use it, I'm like, fuck this.
Fair
You
enough.
know?
Fair enough. It's not useful to you, so you wouldn't
Yeah.
put it. I get that.
Yeah, but honestly, what I want to start doing at the end of the podcast next time, or like maybe even in the middle, it doesn't really matter, is I want to go through our comment section and
Okay.
start reading off like the craziest like if they could be good comments, they could
Yeah.
be bad comments, like whatever you guys want to do that week for yourself, or maybe we pick each other's
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
comments
From your videos, like your
Yeah.
personal.
from our Instagram, TikTok videos, like whatever. Maybe I think that could be a really fun segment to.
I've
either
got some
end
funny
it-
ones.
Do you?
Yeah. I really don't get a lot of hate. Like truly, I'm very blessed in that most people are just excited about the challenge and don't actually have anything to say about me. But one dude, he said some crazy shit. I was wearing shorts like this, which they're they're kind of like
Nice
that's the
gym short.
Yeah, right. So he says something. He goes like. He's like, Jesus Christ, nice nut huggers, dude. Maybe buy some shorts that go below your knee one time. And I was like,
Now
when have you seen
Nick-
someone with shorts below
Yo.
their knee?
Yeah, no.
People-
Back in the day, I guess.
Dude,
That's a skirt.
Getting them below your knee is just so like.
No.
No, you don't want that. I mean, people love
Those are
my
some
short
capri-
shorts in my videos. I only get great comments about.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has the worst.
No,
on
people hate
those.
me on social media. Honestly, it's crazy.
And
Facebook,
it's warranted.
YouTube. Dude, people hate the way I dress, man. Hate it. Oh my god, I can't get enough of the hate. The amount of hate I
That-
get with the way I dress.
Yeah,
I get comments about like, do you get punched in the face a lot? Give your girlfriend back her shorts. You give your mom back her shorts. You're
Got him
you're
off a baby gap.
giant douchebag. I've got
Yeah.
a guy emailed me one time. He just said you're a douche. That's it.
He put the
He
work
put his
in to
name and
find your
phone number
email.
under there, as if I was gonna fucking call him about it. Be like, hey, let's hash the show. Like, why am
Oh
I a
my
douche,
God.
dude? It was so funny.
The
That's
nerve
my
of some people.
my favorite one.
sometimes.
I do like that. We'll have to collect some comments, send them over to Nick so that he can
Oh,
flash
yeah.
them up on the screen for us. But I'll have to
Oh,
do
yeah.
I'll have to get some more mean comments. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
have to
I mean,
piss
they
some
don't have
people
to
I
off.
just
mean-
start leaving them.
Yeah, it's gonna be
You know,
Isabel.
Isabel's spam account, like something that we
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know,
literally.
like a fake profile picture or some shit. She's gonna think
Literally.
of the craziest comments she could think of.
Hey,
Just throw them on.
that's so smart. I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna make a new
I can't
account.
believe I gave her that a stupid idea. Don't do that. It's such a
I'm
stupid
kidding.
idea.
I'm not. I'm not. That'd be so fucked
yeah.
up.
That's gonna be episode 1 of the Lazy Links Golf Club. Assuming it comes out first, I think it's gonna be episode 1.
Yeah.
But guys, thank you for listening and watching.
Thank you.
Anything you want to say real quick?
Yeah, one thing to say. So apparently, 90 or plus, or over 90% of podcasts don't make it past episode 20. So we're gonna make it past episode 20. We're
Ooh.
gonna prove it to you guys. We're gonna kill it.
Okay.
Day 1 of the rest of our lives, as I said earlier.
I love it.
Kick
Yeah.
it off.
So if you want to follow our socials, we have a bunch of golf and Fortnite content that we're putting out, and it's going to be under that same tag of the.
Can you even link them below in the podcast
Yeah.
app or Spotify?
I think so.
If I can, I will do it. But
well,
I don't know if
YouTube
I can.
It will be too. It'll be
YouTube,
Lazy
it will
Links Golf
definitely-
Club.
Yeah.
Yep. Lazy links everything.
And if you want to check us, we have a link tree for sure.
Yeah.
You could probably put that on the Spotify, and that link
Yeah.
tree also has all of our individual content on there. If you'd like to check
maybe
that
I'll
out.
make a new link tree for this and then throw that in there.
For what?
He made all the link trees.
Yeah, I'll have
Oh,
a
you
link
made
tree
it
for
already.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
my God.
I'm on it, bro. I'm on this
It's
shit.
on it.
My bad.
So-
my bad. I'm a step back. I'm a step behind. I'm here.
So we have a goal now. We got to make it to episode 21 at least.
Yeah.
But that was it for today. Thank you guys for listening, watching, whatever it is. If you would like this, if you enjoyed your time, and give us a little subscription. We're hopefully gonna keep this thing rolling and keep you guys entertained. So again, thanks for
Thank
listening,
you
and
guys.
we'll see you next time.
Bye.
And if you have any ideas for the podcast or for content or Fortnite ideas, golf ideas, whatever, throw them down there. We want to
Genius.
see them.
Smart.
We're gonna
Yeah.
steal all of your ideas.
Oh my God.
Oh, we
Free
are.
labor.
All
All right.
right.
Bye.
See you in the
Bye.
next one.